Here at the Roundup Conference in Vancouver, British Columbia with Steve Todoruk of Sprott Global Resource Investments. Steve, great to catch up with you. How are you?
Good, thanks, Albert.
So we're underway here, and I just want to ask you, as things get going, what are you looking forward to seeing at the conference this week?
Well, this conference and the Prospectors Conference in Toronto in early March are very similar. They're geologically technical conferences, so we're here to learn about the companies' projects and their drilling and whatnot, as compared to most investor conferences.
I noticed almost immediately upon arriving that this is where all the geo nerds hang out, and so not surprising to see you here at all. Specifically, are we looking at any specific companies for news here this week?
Well, I'm always looking for the new discovery type of stocks, companies I like that have made what I think are significant new discoveries that will evolve into top takeover targets. So a highlight of this conference is the core shack, where the companies get to bring and display some of their recent drilling core from the last 12 months of work. So if I haven't been to a project yet, this is a real simple chance for me to come by and look at the drill core, talk to their geologists that are in the booth. There's no investment push at all, so it's a really good technical meet. And then a lot of the companies have presentations where they're giving a good presentation in some of the rooms on their projects as well. So it's a good technical meeting.
Which companies specifically are we going to be hearing for in terms of as far as drill core goes?
Well, today, for example, in the core shack, there's companies like Westo Mines, which is one of my favorites, and GT Gold's in there. I can't remember off the top of my head, but there's probably 5 or 6 companies that'll be in there today. So ideally, you can go every day and look at that.
Okay, and just in the broader market, Steve, lots has happened since you and I last got together. Lots of volatility in general equities, lots of concern. In that environment, it seems like it is a good time to be in gold. The setup looks pretty good.
It does, knock on wood. We've been through this several times over the years, but I think that there's a lot of chatter lately that most people think the setup is looking pretty good this time. We've had big pullback in the Dow Jones stocks. All the gold miners across the board are pretty well up very nicely. Interest rates look like they're not going to be getting raised in the next year or two as much as was anticipated 6 months ago, so the setup does look nice.
All right, Steve, thanks for your thoughts, and let's catch up back in California once you're finished here and you got a chance to ask all your questions.
Okay, thanks for having me, Albert.